Hey guys, welcome back to Suitcase Princess. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a family of 4 who love to get out. We're a little bit Disney obsessed. We come here and we share so that you can have more fun in what you're doing with your kids, with your families, so that you can find a little bit more value in the dollars that you're spending, because that's important to everybody, especially in these days of inflation, and that you can do all of that, all of the fun traveling and adventures with a little bit less stress. So guys, today I want to share with you maybe one of the happiest accidents ever. One of the happiest accidents ever. And that was going to Disneyland during the Lunar New Year Festival. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out an absolute ton. It lets YouTube know that you find this content valuable so that I can keep sharing and you can keep finding helpful information here. We do try to always share from a family perspective because I feel like, especially in the Disney community of sharers, the family perspective is sorely lacking. So we come here and we share with you as parents, as kids, as a family of 4 that does travel. Guys, also while you're down there, you can either hit me up in the comment section or you can find me over on Instagram at Suitcase Princess. When I planned this trip, first of all, it was a little bit of scheduling out of necessity. So let me explain that. We just took our giant trip to Disney World in the fall of last year, like the change of Halloween to Christmas decor. So right at that time of year. We had absolutely no intentions of taking another big vacation early this year in 2022, just because that trip had been so big. It suddenly dawned on us that we were actually on a little bit of a time crunch as far as when we could ideally travel to California and Disneyland. Our beloved family member, you know who you are, and her husband have been kind of relocated for a bit because of a job necessity. And so he actually got stationed in California, in like the kind of like middle northern area of California. And it is a very short term appointment. And so it dawned on us that we only had until about this summer to be able to go and visit them. Since we were going to California, of course, we're gonna throw in some Disneyland. Now, we started working back our schedule, and this is kind of how we travel frequently. It's like you have to figure out what your obligations are and then just kind of work it back. So we knew that they would be there at least through June. Okay, June is not the best time to travel because it's kind of expensive. So if we're working back from there, we don't want to travel in June. We don't want to travel in May because my girls do dance, and so their big recital is the beginning of June, which means May is usually pretty busy as far as getting things done, costumes checks, last minute rehearsals, things like that. So you don't want to throw them off of that by traveling in May. If you back that up, we're in April. April with spring break and Easter travel tends to be really busy and a little bit more expensive. So if you back that up, we're in March, where again, spring break travel tends to be really expensive. And so then we are in February. We're in February. So, well, we started looking at the best time in February to go. If you are planning a vacation, you want to avoid, and fortunate enough to homeschool, if you're unfamiliar with our homeschool lives, you can actually find us over also on YouTube at Making Everyday Magic and learn more about our homeschool life, which does afford us some amazing opportunities to save so much time, money, and travel. So much time and money on travel because we homeschool and we can go at the off-peak times. Now, looking at the calendar, there are several dates in February and January that really do not lend themselves to having a less busy time at any place, especially the Disney parks. Now, there is a large portion of the country has like a winter break that falls in February, and those people do tend to go to Florida. So we're going to Disneyland, so that helped us out a bit. But there's also MLK Day, there's President's Day, all of these things where people get a day off tend to make that chunk of time a lot busier. So in avoiding all of these other outside extraneous factors, we settled in with going the 1st through the 5th of February. Now, this happens to be during the 2 or 3 weeks that they have the Lunar New Year Festival at Disneyland. This is a thing, guys, we've only been to Disneyland one time before this. This is one of those festivals you don't get at Disney World, and we've been to Disney World all times of year. We do not get this at Disney World. Ever since I was little, have been absolutely obsessed with Mulan. So, guys, we just happened to be going over the Lunar New Year Festival time. I had honestly no idea until we started looking at what was gonna be open and closed and things like that, refurbishment schedules, all of that. It came up that the Lunar New Year Festival was gonna be going on while we were there. Oh my gosh. So not only do we get to go to Disneyland, we got to go at a less busy time, which was amazing, and it happened to be over the Lunar New Year Festival. Now, what does this mean? As you know, all kinds of festivals at Disney World, they have special things, all kinds of special things. They do the same thing at Disneyland. It was amazing. There's special festival booths, there's special merchandise, there's special food, there's special character meets, there's special like parades and processions. There's also special characters. We got to meet some amazing characters because of it being the Lunar New Year Festival. So we got to see, because it's the year of the tiger, Disney, if you did not know, has a character, I have a hair, has a character assigned to each symbol of the Chinese zodiac. So they, this year was tiger, so it was Tigger. So we were able to see Tigger dressed up in his special outfit. We got to meet the 3 little pigs in their special outfit. I have absolutely zero idea why the little pigs were there as opposed to any of the other characters, but it is what it is. We saw Mickey and Minnie in their special outfits. We got to meet Mushu, and we got to see Mulan with Mushu. It was awesome. You know what else we got to see? Raya. She was not in with the Lunar New Year Festival area. She was in a different area, but they have special foods. A little pie that was like mango pineapple. They have special flavored cotton candy. The entire area in Disney's California Adventure, which I didn't know, these characters replaced Mirabelle from Encanto. So, whoops, mom moment. Because I hadn't told my kids that they were gonna get to meet her, and then didn't, because these guys replaced her just for like a few weeks. But whoops, Juzel. It was amazing. If you get an opportunity to go to either park, Disney World, Disneyland, during a festival, take advantage because it was so awesome. My kids got to make fans. There was a special area where you could write down your wishes. There was special calligraphy. It was so fun. It was just this wonderful little magical addition that got sprinkled all over our Disneyland vacation, which made it so fun. So if you get the opportunity to do this, by all means, take advantage. Again, I've always wanted to do this festival, and I just forgot that it existed, I guess. And when I saw that we got to do this, oh man, was I so excited. They have an amazing procession, which it has the dragons, you know what I'm talking about, where the people were woo, and it was amazing. But we got to see it at night, and the dragons lit up, so it was even better. They have fan dancers. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. So, long story short, if you get the opportunity to do one of these, by all means do it. They also have some beyond the special merch and things like that, and the special foods. They had a special pass that you could pre-buy your foods and the break off little tabs to pay for them, which was amazing. The food was amazing. It was awesome. The character meets were awesome. The extra activities were awesome. So long story short, yay, Lunar New Year Festival is absolutely amazing for families. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Suitcase Princess. By all means, if you have any fun and unique festival happenings that you got to take part in, please let me know down in the comments or over on Instagram. I love to hear about these things because they're so fun. Oh my gosh, hi! Give a spin. Oh, that was great. So good. So good.
The ancestors should be proud.
Yeah. Okay. Marilyn.
My name is Mulan, and this is Mushu, of course. I should probably give the proper introduction. The power.
Wonderful.
A tough definitely a drag.
The great and powerful. Great and powerful. Very nice. Very nice. Would you like to choose?
A lot. Do you have a favorite ride? Yeah. It's hard to choose, right? I've been trying to get Mushinoni and Credit Coaster.
He is incredible.
Is it? Mushi, that's what I've been saying. Did you go on it and raise your hands in the air? Only one? Well, that's pretty great. Mushi, to be honest, I've been trying to get him to go on, but he's been a little bit nervous to go. But if they have a lot of fun on it, I think he might keep Mushi. Yes? Well, would you like to do this for photo today? Alright, shall we stand like warriors? Okay, can I see you put your fingers up like this? And then pull it over.
Ooh, that's a nice pose.
Mushi has got it. Mushi.
Wonderful. Thank you, Milan. Thank you, Mushi.